We're live. Julian started off by asking, where are the wacky three?
Late as always. You should know this, Julian.
Fashionably late.
Always late.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Time of the Week,
where we always talk watches.
And occasionally drink wine.
Which 1 out of 3 today.
It's not me today. It's not me drinks. I've got fake wine. Does that count? That'll count. You go. It sort of looks like.
What's it called? Like Fose?
This is pomegranate and pear press.
Ooh.
So I was like, if I'm not drinking, I might as well go fancy.
I like it.
It's very nice, actually.
I think, like, I used to, actually kind of still do. But yeah, drink soft drinks out of a wine glass and then trick yourself. And sometimes I will have a glass of wine and a wine glass of water as well. So that I'm like, sometimes if I'm like cooking, then I'll just drink the water out of the wine glass and then I'll drink the wine.
It makes it feel fancier.
Like, well, that's what I used to do, like when I was a kid, because I couldn't have actual wine. So I would just put stuff in like my parents' fancy glasses, like champagne glasses, or like their wine glasses, and just feel so cool. So it still applies today. Yeah, it still happens. Love it.
Yeah. It's a holding it, I think.
Yeah, you just feel regal.
Yeah. Like, darling. Yeah, you don't want to be at a party holding like a tumbler. You want to be like holding a wine glass.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's
fancy pants.
So, but I like the sound of the pomegranate.
It's really nice, actually. I mean, it's not wine, but it is very nice. It
sounds refreshing.
Wine.
I keep getting those targeted ads. I don't know if you've seen them for like Dukes, and it's meant to like be, you dilute it, and it's meant to be like wine, but a non-alcoholic. Ooh. So it's like a cordial that tastes like wine.
A wine cordial.
The non-alcoholic wine cordial. Yeah, but I was going to get it to try it, but it was like £35 for not wine, and I was like,
you can get so many bottles of actual wine for that.
No, I was like, not happening.
No, I'll just get there. I'll get the real stuff. I'll suffer.
Yeah,
smart decision.
Okay.
I think.
Anyway, how's everyone's week's been?
Really good.
Busy. Sam, you are doing very well at life at the moment.
Thanks. I'm trying. I got really excited. I got my first acting job, and I got cast in a play. I'm so excited.
It's happening. It is happening.
We need to start sorting out that Oscar-winning watch for you.
I was thinking I need to like start to solicit JLC and just be like, hey, I don't know if you listen to our show. I've been talking to you about you a lot, and I would love to wear you on the red carpet one day. So hit me up, just to have it out there.
Yeah. Just start the conversation now so that, when they see you on TV, be like, oh, this is the girl that's been stalking us for like 3 years.
Yes. Yes.
Like, oh, okay. They won't be maybe we should give her a watch.
I like it. Yeah, I think that's going to be in the midst of my plans this week. Just start dropping emails every once in a while. Hey, it's me. It's me again.
How's it going? Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I wonder if that'd work. If you just harass them so much, they just eventually give in.
Damn.
You're done.
Have
they got any like actors, actresses as ambassadors? I can't think of any like JLC ambassadors.
Yes.
Were they?
It's a guy. Oh gosh, I forget his name. Let me pull it up on Instagram. He had a reverso on. Oh gosh, I don't remember. But yes, but you don't see like many. I don't think they really advertise a lot. But
yeah,
it's okay. Maybe I'll
turn a leaf.
Oh gosh, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, Cumberbatch. Yeah, so Dizzy Ninja.
Yes, he has reverso.
Oh,
we always he was an ambassador for them.
That's touching, isn't it?
Pay more attention.
They don't say ambassador; they just say friend. So they're like on first name basis. Yeah, they're like, "Oh, what's up, Benedict? You want to get a watch today?" And they're like, "Yeah."
hey, mind if we send you a watch?
Yeah.
He's like,
Go for it.
I guess.
I saw Bremont had an event at the weekend, like a car event. And then like a few of the names like on their stories, I was like, oh yeah, I recognise them, just like watches and cars. And then they have David Gandy. Gandy is David Gandy. Like the model, M&S model.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, how did I get an invite to that?
That's pretty cool.
Like, yes, I want cars and models.
Yeah, a visual sound said, fitting he's an ambassador for a brand that has a name just as difficult to pronounce as his own.
That makes sense. But that works out for me too, because I have a really long last name too that nobody can really say. Yes. So we're one of the same. Yes, we are one of the same.
Yeah. If they're looking for an ambassador, they want one with a memorable name.
Exactly. I like the logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Should we do wrist check?
We should do wrist check.
On Grail week.
Ooh.
Oh, I did not think about that. Damn it.
It's a tough one because it's not like you can exactly wear your Grail. Well, it might be. You might already have your Grail, but
I have two of many people's Grails in my house at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Are they
constantly locking the doors.
Yeah, in the sock drawer or something.
Yeah.
In the cat food.
No one will think to go there. No, but today I'm going to be wearing a lot of borrowed watches, at least for the next few weeks, until I have to give them all back. And then
have you
hopefully
lent out any watches? Is it a two-way street?
It was so funny because when Paul lent me his AP, as I was like, I have my Zelos that I brought with me. As a token. It was like such a shit token in comparison. No. But he took it with him, and he actually ended up buying one for himself.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So
that's awesome.
I've influenced a watch decision. But I lent that out, and my other half, Matt, lent his Grand Seiko out, his red dial one, in exchange for the Fears Brunswick and
red dial.
Ta-da! And this one.
Ooh, yes.
Yes.
Big pointer.
Big pointer date.
Lovely. I love that dial. Is it limited edition? Is it the Fratello?
I don't know.
Maybe.
It's red and it's nice and it's pretty.
It is pretty.
Is it the bronze?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
I think the bronze is. Yeah.
The Fratello.
Yeah.
It's oxblood.
It's nice.
Oxblood and silver.
Love it. And have you got the Fears as well? Yeah, I should.
And the Fears. Yeah, we're doing really well in this borrowing thing.
I like it.
Yes. Yeah.
I might be borrowing some other very exciting watches soon. Maybe.
Love it. Very nice. Very nice. You've got to try them out and see what you think.
Yeah, just get a good feel.
Yeah. Everyone in the community is very sort of conscious, like conscious and like safe, and I think it's
Oh yeah, like I'm always terrified of wearing it. There's actually on the AP. I put sellotape on it when I wear it to work. on the bottom of the bracelet, just because I desk dive with my I don't care with my Rolex and stuff because it's my watch, I wear it. But when it's somebody else's and it's worth so much money, I'm like, no, I'll put sellotape on it so I don't scratch it on the desk.
Yeah.
I'm very careful with other people's watches, so people don't hesitate to borrow me watches.
Nice.
Actually, I have to give a little shout out to Jason at Brownlee's, who sends us lots of watches for a pair, and sent me a gold Daytona green dial. I forget the reference now. And I joked, and he was like, sent it for polish, and I was like, oh, well, no, actually, he'd been wearing it, but he said, I'm wearing it because it's going to get polished. And I joked, and I was like, oh, maybe I should wear it. He was like, yeah, you can. It's absolutely fine. And I kind of double checked, triple, quadruple check. So yes, thank you very much, Jason. I haven't taken it out of the building at work. I've definitely not brought it home. But yeah, the yellow gold Daytona green dial, I absolutely love it. So,
Amazing.
but yeah, same as you. Like at work, every now and again, I like pull my sleeve over it if I'm doing something like packing up a box or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yes.
No, I'm not going to scratch it.
Super
So,
careful.
yeah. So thank you to all the people out there who have loaned watches.
So what are you wearing? What are you wearing today instead?
I put on my Bremont. Why do I always get this wrong way around? One day we're going to have nice
We've
watch
only
up.
been doing this for like 6 months.
Yeah.
I know.
We
I know.
still can't put our watch in front of the camera correctly.
Camera. There we go. But then it's blurry as well. You got to get the angle. But anyway, yeah, got my Bremont on today. So maybe a hint to one of my Grails.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I like it.
What you got, Sam?
Today I decided to go with my purple Nomos on a stingray strap. Makes
Love
it all
it.
nice and pop. Love it. It's one of my favorites. So pretty.
You are looking very colourful with your watch and your nail polish and your shirt.
It's just
Very
summer.
colourful.
I know. I just love color.
I
think I had
some were there like, and we're in black, our usual colour.
Also, the weather outside is absolutely shocking. Like it could be winter. So
Oh
Yeah.
no. It's really nice over here. I'm sorry, guys.
Enjoy it for us.
I will.
Yeah.
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 Thanks.
All of the cocktails. Wifey's watches just popped on. Hi.
Hi, watches.
Thanks for joining.
Hope the cats are there with you and little baby.
No.
Little baby.
Cute. Yeah. Introducing him.
Him.
Yes.
Yes. To the watch family. Hopefully our soothing voices have sent him.
I wonder if they do like mini swatches and like the ring watches that you used to get.
Oh.
They do like flick flacks, don't they? They do a
Yeah.
Hodinkee flick flack, limited edition Hodinkee flick flack.
Oh, hasn't Arthur and Stephanie got a? Didn't they get their little one of flick flack or something?
They did. I don't
Done.
remember which one, but I remember when they announced it last year. Yeah, they have a little cute one.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
I want to see a picture of that. That'd be so cute.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get one soon.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Huge
So
congratulations.
anyone looking out for a Call the AD on a Sunday, they are on hiatus at the moment with their little
Maternity,
baby and their little
paternity.
space
Yeah.
suit.
Adorable.
So cute.
Super cute.
So cute. Right. So should we catch up on some news first off?
We should start off on some news.
Which
Should we,
bit?
talk about the elephant in the room? The T-shaped elephant.
The black one. Black elephant.
The black
Tudor.
Who's got it available? I've got it on Hodinkee. Should I do a little screen share?
Yeah, I didn't set that one up. I got really excited about my Grails. Set them up instead.
Don't care about that. So I, late to the party as always, saw a few bits flying around, so I kind of got the headlines, but then I saw some not negative, but just some a bit comments, and then I've just kind of done my research now, and I really like it. So what's the story behind the maybe possibly negative?
I think people are just a little bit underwhelmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit underwhelmed with it. I think everyone was sort of expecting a Marine Nationale.
Oh yeah, saw that. Yeah, the Navy.
They hinted about that Navy connection recently, so I think people were sort of expecting that, and not doing what people expect is usually a good thing.
Yeah.
But
Like it was what people wanted.
Yeah.
give the people what they want.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool.
I think it's cool too. I don't know. I guess I feel a little bit underwhelmed as well. I think it would be a really cool if a lot of people don't have black ceramic dials in their collection, so it's like it would be a nice addition for anybody looking for something like that, and especially if they want a Tudor. But I don't know. It's okay. It's funny reading all of people's like thoughts about it. Either like on Instagram, people are like, I dig it, it's different, you know, I like it. Or then you go on Facebook where it's like a different breed of like watch people where they're just like mean, and all they think are is like, it sucks, it's awful, why would anybody pay money for this? And it's like, okay, got it. Cool.
Not that bad. Calm down.
Yes, it's rough out there. There's a reason why I don't go on Facebook anymore. It's just like
Same.
people are terrible on Facebook.
Yeah. I struggle with ceramic cases a little bit. I've seen too many Rado broken ceramic cases. And I actually saw one of Speedmasters, somebody posted on Instagram where the lug had just like, they dropped it and the lug had snapped off, and there's a whole new case at like over £1,000. So the cases I struggle with. The look of it, aesthetic, I love. And I think the move, I was kind of skipping forward a little bit, but the blacked out movement I think is super cool as well.
That bit's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's Metis certified. So like,
which, by the way, I have no idea what that stands for at all.
It doesn't even make sense. The Swiss Federal Institute of Metrology in Bern. Metis for short. I mean, the difference between COSC and non-COSC certified, people don't really notice, I don't think, day to day. Obviously, it's nice to know it's COSC certified. But this is like next level COSC.
It's like next level certified. But a Visual Sound said, why go Metis and not have it a qualified dive watch?
Is it not a dive watch?
It's got all of these things, and then it's not actually a dive watch.
I know. It's like it just falls short that close. Yeah.
The other thing though that I did quite like is the dial and the black, like the ghosty grey, black bay on it.
Do you think this is? I'm getting Omega Blackout vibes.
Yeah.
That they released like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Do you think we're going to start seeing a lot more of this master? Also, it's a black bay. I wonder if we're going to start seeing a lot more of this master chronometer on the dial, though. Like, you know, you can get COSC on the dial, or chronometer on the dial of a lot of models. We'll start seeing this now. Do
we need to start, like, you know how we started ranting about make watches smaller, make watches better for women, make our, options better? Do we need to start saying, stop putting so much shit on the dial?
Right. Or it's just like a lot of unnecessary text. It doesn't help. I don't know.
No, it doesn't help. Is it a sales thing for them that they can say, here, you can have this standard movement for X amount of money, or you can have this master chronometer movement, which says it on the dial for this much more money. And day to day, you're probably not going to notice any difference at all, but we can charge you an extra £1,000 for it.
Yeah. I know.
And people are going to know because it says it on the dial.
Of course.
You paid £1,000 more for your watch.
Well, that's even like on my Black Bay that I have, on the bottom it says self-winding rotor or something like that. And it's like, cool, great. I mean, it doesn't need to be there.
And I know that.
Like, you probably already knew that when you bought the watch.
Right. And even if you're not into that aspect of the watch, I don't think you're going to care if it says it or not. I don't know. It's just one of those things that these watch brands have been doing. And it's just like, it kind of takes away, like, it would look just so much cleaner if that 6 o'clock area, it's just clean and has its own space.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Have to get Cara involved.
Yeah, she could help us out.
Cara, yeah. Help us out.
Yeah.
Get a crack off the dial.
So is it not? It is an open case back.
It is.
Yeah.
This is a better watch to have an open case back, I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like that.
Must be then.
Yeah. All right then. So mixed feelings with that one. available now. The 4,500 Swiss francs, I think, is that £3,500. I think.
That's not. I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah.
At all.
But then what's the regular Back Bay? That's like 2.5, though, isn't it?
2. Yeah, it's like 2.5, 2.8 or something.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a bit of a leap up.
So I guess it's the ceramic involved in it, but yeah, to replace the ceramic as well, if you end up knocking that's going to cost you quite a bit.
Yeah. It is,
you have to really like ceramic.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I if that was black steel DLC, then I probably would have been a bit more excited by it. But
it's cool. It's cool. It's just not wow, I guess.
Yeah, if people were expecting like a blue navy diver, then maybe like, no, give the people what they want.
So we keep saying.
Enough on that one. Time is flying by as usual. What else we got?
Worn and Wound made a new collaboration. I'll pull it real quick.
Do you want to grab this one up, Sam?
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
So it's so Worn and Wound. It is. It's really fun, bright. Yeah. Go ahead.
You know what it is? It's a mix of Sam's old bedroom wall and Sam's top.
It is. That's okay. Literally, this is what reminded me. It was like reminded me of like a kid's wash. Like you would find like just this fun colors, just bright, just loud colors that you would always wear as a kid. But I mean, it works. I think it's really, really cool. Yeah, I think they did really cool. I'm not sure how many. It's limited edition. I'm not sure how many. 40 millimeters. I forget how many.
I think it's super fun.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
It's a two-tone strap as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got like the aqua blue on top and then like the black gray on the bottom. Yeah. I love it.
And we've got different colours for the hour hand and the minute hand as well, which I love.
Yeah.
And the second hand slightly different.
Should we start swapping strap colours?
Honestly,
like one on top, one on bottom.
Might be a thing.
Could give it a
go.
go.
Should we make it a thing? Should we give it a try?
Yeah, I think we should give it a try.
Yeah. Okay.
Hashtag drunk straps.
With mismatched socks at the same time.
Yeah.
That is my next post. It's got to be.
The washing machine stole the other half of my strap.
There you go. Yeah,
that is one way
to
use those odd socks.
Yeah, I like this one though. This one's cool. I think they really stayed true to like what a Zodiac usually has. Like it has a lot of color, has different colored bezel compared to the rest of the dial or whatever. So I think they did a good job collaborating, still making it look like a sea wolf, but still giving a little extra flair.
A little bit of fun.
I like it. A Visual Sound said from the Float Light School of Fashion, which I swear like Float Light has got trainers or something that colour. I'm
sure he'll
I'm pretty sure he's colourblind and he doesn't realise these trainers are like 20 different bright colours.
I mean, statistically, men are colorblind to some degree.
Yeah.
So
I was like sort of going through something with a new guy at work, and I was like, oh yeah, that's highlighted in red because you have to change, like you have to go in and change it. And he was like, oh, is it? I didn't even notice it was highlighted in red. I was like, oh, I have to highlight it a different way now.
Make it like super bold.
Yeah, you have to go change it.
Even just like my boyfriend, like showing him like the difference of blue and purple. Sometimes he's like, I can't tell the difference, and I'm like,
oh my god,
there's such a difference. What do you mean? Like I can't be mad.
He must have had like a mental breakdown at that. The what color is this dress? Is it like?
Yes. Yep.
Mental breakdown. Glyn Reynolds says, wow, it reminds me of the start of Saved by the Bell. Those colours, yes, that is it. Saved by the Bell.
Love it.
Speaking of bells, should we do it now? Just a quick reminder to make sure that you like and comment on the video. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Yes, well done, Lucy.
did
To
it.
get notified when we are live and we've got a new video up.
Woo!
Look at this,
yes.
we've got it in halfway
We did it in the
through.
middle. We did it in the middle. Yes.
Thank you for
Not at the end after
reminder.
everyone's just like logged off already. Yes. Fine. Yeah, give it a like, give it a share, give it a comment.
Yes, and if you're
Let us
listening
know what you
on your podcast of choice, make sure you hit subscribe.
Yes, love it. Well done.
Epic. Should we get into Grails then?
Yes.
Do it.
Okay, can someone answer me the question? What is a Grail?
What is a Grail? A Grail is a watch you strive for. So there's Grails that you save for, and it's like the ultimate watch that you can get. And then there's like holy Grails that you will probably never be able to afford in your entire life or obtain, because there's like one of them ever. But it's literally like your ultimate watch.
Okay. End of the collection.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Not a one watch collection.
Not a one watch
you can
collection.
still have other, so it's not like an everyday watch. It's not just
But
like the
literally-
ultimate watch. It's just alongside everything else, the one watch.
That
you strive
one
for.
watch that is like the ultimate watch for you.
Just
It's
out
like
of your
everything
out of your
you
reach.
want in a watch.
Yeah.
Or one that's just you're so obsessed with.
Oh yeah,
Obsessed.
and it depends on every person. Not necessarily. I think a lot of people think of like it has to be over $100,000 or something like that. It's like, well, not necessarily. I mean, you don't know what's out of your quote unquote reach, and that's so like you said, something that you really strive for, something that really speaks to you. Doesn't have to necessarily speak to everybody else. It doesn't have to be a crazy expensive Rolex. It could be something way more reasonable, but something that has way more meaning to you.
Yeah.
Grails are personal. They're
Yeah.
it's like
absolutely.
it's you can't take it in the water, or it doesn't even have any complications on it. But if it's your Grail, it's your Grail.
Yeah,
Yep.
I get that. It has meaning, and it's for a reason. And if your reason is because it's the most popular watch on Instagram right now, then that's a good reason.
then go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Should we kick off with our own and then have a look at everyone else's?
I think so. Yeah, we had quite a lot of responses actually.
Yeah.
So we'll start with our own because this is our show.
Yeah. Okay, who wants to go first?
Lucy, go first.
I go first. Okay. I'm going to go with one. It's going to be a quick one because you guys have heard me talk about it probably a million times. And it is this beauty.
Yeah.
Great choice.
The American 1921 36.5 mil white gold is just perfect. Like I literally put it on my wrist and I was like, this was meant for me. This is meant to be on my wrist. Like I have to have this watch in my life. And it honestly just sits so well. It's so thin. It's a little bit unusual in, the shape and where the crown is, the fact that it's sort of tilted. It's a perfect driving watch, obviously. Almost
what
the
car are
perfect
you
driving
driving?
watch.
Do you have a picture, or is it just like any car but it's the headscarf?
Of course.
Any car. Yeah. Just any car. Like an old Porsche would be good. Just a little, nothing too fancy. Or an Audi R8 with the V10 engine. But I think if I'm wearing this watch, it kind of has to be a vintage car, so like a vintage Porsche.
Picnic basket on the back.
Yeah.
Champagne in your hand.
Yeah.
Exactly that. So yeah, I love that we've got a woman in the ad as well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well done. But it's beautiful, absolutely stunning.
And 36 mils, you say?
36.5 mil, yeah. Which is also a perfect size for most men.
Yeah, I think so. That could be a good borrowed bezels.
I definitely think so. Yeah, my other half tried it on as well, and he was like, "This is so good." And I was looking at him like, "Are you going to give me that watch? Because you know that's mine." You know,
how much is it?
25.5. Not obscene in the grand scheme of watches,
right?
But that's a good mortgage.
Yeah.
For little old me who hasn't quite hit the jackpot with YouTube yet. I'm waiting.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so hit subscribe and hit like.
Yeah, you need to start like watching more of this, and getting us.
Tell your friends.
Play back. Yeah.
We've got a giveaway maybe coming up.
There you go.
We could have a giveaway coming up, actually.
Yes, we should. I did one at work actually recently. It was quite fun. But yeah, we should do that.
So who's next?
Sam?
Sure, I'll go.
So we're doing Ultimate Grail, or we're doing a warm up? Like we're going Ultimate.
Well, I've got another 2 after this, so we're going to have to run through them.
Okay.
I'll start with. Okay, I get you. I'll start with this one.
If we run out of time, it's fine. I can panic choose one of them.
So we touched on this one a little bit. This is my one of them. Is the Reverso One Duetto Moon. And if you've listened to our show before, you know why, but I will explain. This is my red carpet watch. If I ever make it big as an actor.
When.
It is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
You're right. When
visualize it will happen.
Yes. This is what I want to wear. Obviously, it's blue. It's one of my favorite colors. And so I think it would just be so classy to be with any dress that I wear. And it just has that little diamonds on top of the case. It's not overbearing. It's not the whole face of the watch at all. So I feel like it has just enough sparkle, that I wouldn't mind.
Blind.
Exactly. Yeah. I wouldn't mind it. We always say we don't love diamonds in our watches, but this is something I could, get over. But yeah, it's just something that, like we said, is special. It's about $12,000 US over here. So not crazy, but I mean, I don't have $12,000 on me right now. So it's out of my reach right now. But yeah, no, it just has that special, like, one day when that happens, that's what I strive for. So yeah.
Love it. Wifey's watches actually put in the responded to our stories that she was after a Reverso, and she's put in the comments as well that she loves this watch. So.
Yay! You get it.
Yes. Yeah. I love a Reverso, and like a delicate.
Yeah.
I can actually see you like in like a maybe off the shoulder navy gown.
Yeah.
Maybe some like diamonds.
Yes.
Something on your neck. Yeah. And then a little bit of sparkle on the wrist.
On the wrist, yep.
I love it. She's like, the photographers are going to be like trying to get like a close up. She's just going to be like, look at the watch.
Yeah, no, just look at this one. Yeah, I'm just going to be doing a lot with my hair. And yeah.
Show us your face. You're like, no.
No. This is more important.
Oh, yeah. Love it. I do love it. Right,
come on then, Sam. Time to panic shoes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for my. I'll go for my my second place, and then I'll go to my first place. So second place is a bit of a funny one. So like you say, a Grail. A lot of people have gone for like complications, precious metal, super expensive. The one that I've gone for is a Grail because it's difficult to get hold of at the price that I would want to pay for it. So the watch itself was worth, I can't remember what it was new, 4.5, I think it was new. And they are now going for 40, which is just insane. So let me bring it up. Screen. So he's in the chat. A visual sound. Very kindly lent me his Snoopy. Because I'm just obsessed with this watch. It talks to me. It means something to me. I met Dave. Well, sorry, I should say I met Snoopy and his owner Dave at my first Red Bar event, and I didn't understand really then the hype behind Snoopy. I was like, that's really cool. I love the story behind the Speedmaster, but I'm not really drawn to the black dial, so I always choose a white dial. Snoopy on it just makes me smile, and like failure is not an option. Like it's it's a reminder every day to like push forward. With its eyes on the stars in the back as well. Have I got a picture of the case back here? No, I've moved on to the wrong one. Okay. But yeah, so it is a Grail in that it's unobtainable at 40. I'm not paying £40,000 for this watch. But which is just mental that it is that right now.
Yeah.
But if I could have one, if money wasn't an object, or I could have one at retail, then yeah, I would love to happily wear this on my wrist every day.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's my number 2 spot.
I think I should have expected a Snoopy from you. I know you love them very much.
Oh.
Have you seen one? Have you like tried one on?
Never a Snoopy. No.
No. Dave's in the chat. He said I'm always welcome to borrow it. But so he's been in Norway, and the watch has been over here, and he's just come back. So he's just been like worn it for the first time in like 6 months.
Yeah, maybe let him get some time with it first before you.
Yeah, no, I won't see it again. Although so prior to me borrowing it long term last year, every time I saw him at her Red Bar, I was like, hi, and then he'd like literally take the watch off and hand it to me, and I'd just stare at it for 10 minutes, and then he'd like do the rounds and come back to me 10 minutes later. I'm like, okay, I'm done now, you can have it
back now.
Like obsessed with it. So yeah, that was what we said about Grail, wasn't it?
Cute. Yeah, it doesn't have to be expensive, just has to be something that you want to obtain.
Yeah, but unfortunately now that is expensive.
Yeah, $4,000 to 40 is quite a leap.
It's crazy, absolutely crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah. Okay, Lucy, what you got second?
Okay.
Second / third, first. Whichever way around.
I'm torn. always torn. So I'm obsessed with both of the brands that I have options for, and most of their watches, to be honest. But I am going to panic choose and say
yes,
the DB either 25 collection or no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a decision. DB 25 collection, the starry dialed.
Yes.
Like so beautiful. Like De Bethune is insane. Like their watches, their lugs, like the colorings that they use, the just the cases themselves, always blow my mind. I think they're incredible.
Those lugs, amazing.
So cool. And this one is just actually looks really classy still. It's different, but it's still classy. I feel like that is a thing for me. Same with like the Vacheron. It's just such a unique piece. And I love them. I think they're so beautiful, so beautiful, and so incredibly well made. Yeah. So the Starry Various for me just would be 42 mil, which isn't obscene. Enough to stand out, but not look absolutely ridiculous on my wrist. And just the attention to detail. I'm just like so in awe of it.
That back is gorgeous.
So pretty. That's a YouTube video. We won't watch that yet, but you should go and watch it. It's very good. After this, obviously. Just stunning.
I love it.
Gorgeous.
So the Starry Night, is it the same one throughout, or is that the one where you get to choose it? You get to choose your own night sky.
A personalised constellation. Yeah.
It is personalised, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You can choose whatever constellation you want on the dial. Which I think is a really cool personalisation.
I want the one from The Lion King.
Oh.
Sorry. So difficult. Yeah, I like that. Good choice. Good choice. Do they? I'm trying to think like where to get hold of one. Do they have like? Are they at Harrods? Do they have anywhere in London?
I would
I
love
don't
to
think
see
I've ever seen one in
Ever seen
person.
one in person? No.
I feel like there's a Red Bar New York guy that might have one, but I don't think I've seen it.
I've seen
I'm sure people.
retailers. I'm going to Google it while Sam picks
Okay,
another.
but yeah,
choice.
Sam, go ahead. What have we got?
Okay.
Number 2/1.
Let's see. This was hard for me, but I picked my Moser Perpetual Moon Concept Adventuring Watch. Yes, I really have always.
Starry Dial too. Good
I
choice.
guess I know that is always something that draws me. I've never owned one before, so it always just catches my eye when I see a really good one. But this one has always been on my mind for a while. I just love it. Love the hands, how beautifully sculpted they are. Love the moon phase at the 6 o'clock. Really cool. It comes in stainless steel as well. Let me see. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Looks really good that way too. I'm not sure what I'd want. I mean, I don't own a gold watch, so maybe that could be my gold watch.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's gorgeous. It's 42 mil, but the short lugs, like you could see, I think it would fit really well.
Yeah.
And just have that whole dial on the wrist.
Yeah.
I think it would look really, really cool.
I think it would like have a presence in like diameter, but not be like uncomfortable.
Yeah, like overhanging because the lugs are so long. Yeah, I feel the same way.
It's a boom. I'm wearing this watch, but it's not uncomfortable. Or
And look at the case back. The open case back is so beautiful. I mean,
it's like little eyes.
Yeah. Yep.
You see the face.
Yep. And what is cool, I love that this is like one of the things I sometimes like don't love about some watches that people do is that the power reserve is on the back. So you can always see right here how many hours you have instead of ruining that beautiful dial and putting, it randomly on the side or something. It just kind of goes in the back and it just looks right because you're still going to look at the back, but apparently there's one of this is one of 50. So I'm not sure if I'd ever get it, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I could always dream. Look how pretty. Oh,
yeah.
So good. But that one's gorgeous.
I'll do a little shout out. Red Bar Bombay have like watch chats, and they just get the most amazing people in for chats. And I watched one with Max Buser, surprise. But they've got Ed from I can't pronounce his surname. They've got Ed from Moser. And it's not just like limited to Red Bar Bombay members. So if you go to Red Bar Bombay Instagram page, you can contact them, sign up, and you can watch their chat with Ed. I think it's Friday, but I'm not too sure on the time.
That's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Very cool. So yes, love that watch. Love Moser. They just have a good feel about them, I think, don't they? I feel like they have a personality, like especially on Instagram. Where some brands are a bit faceless.
They don't take themselves too seriously sometimes, which is good.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think I was like personally overjoyed with the iWatch Moser.
Yep.
But I appreciated their concept and like the I guess the the laugh behind it. I really liked about it.
Yeah, I love them. Okay, I will whiz quickly onto mine. It's not going to be a surprise for any of you. The worst bit is that I can't even choose which model. Where are
Does
you?
it have something to do with Max Buser? Quite possibly.
Ooh.
It's my screensaver. Is it
actually your screensaver?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
That's so cute.
And I just can't decide which one. I think what I love is it's like complicated and elegant, much like I would like to think of myself, but I'm the opposite. I'm just like simple and unelegant.
Like your dating profile. Complicated but elegant.
I love that.
That's what I want it to be. Although I did see a good one the other day that was like, I'm like a microwave meal, like over in 2 seconds, and will satisfy you when you need it. Like, no, over in 20 seconds. Over in 2 minutes.
Over in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And yeah,
wow.
Satisfy you when you're desperate or something like that. Anyway, no, back to the watch. Yeah. Actually, and it was, so it's made for women. The story begins, as they mainly do, with a woman. So that I love. It's a complicated watch made for women. I just wouldn't know which one to go for. I do like and again, we're not particularly diamondy girls, but I do love this with just the diamonds around the outside.
Mm-hmm.
The Lupa style that came out recently, gorgeous, that color combination. I've seen the similar blue and silver. It wasn't in this model, it's in one of the other legacy machines, I think it is. And then just the whole diamond. I mean,
wow.
It's a lot.
Even black and gold. I could do that.
Black and gold.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a statement. It says, you know what, I know something like a little bit about watches. Don't ask me how it works too much. But yeah, I'm just obsessed with them. Yeah. And I love Max Booth. I love what the company, love what they do, and it is different. You know, Lucy was saying about any sort of MB&F. They're all so different and so complicated and wonderful. That as a brand is just super cool.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to Dubai, and we're going to go and gate crash the boutique.
Nice.
We're gonna go see Le Petit Wrist at the Mad Gallery.
Yes.
Yes, that was it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Do we have any more, or do we jump to the?
Well, I can't believe it's cool. It's like 47 minutes in already. My other one would have been
you had the
new Legacy machine, the red gold frosted dial one. It's so.
Have you got a picture?
I do.
I'm trying to picture it now.
I think I've got a quick picture, but yeah, it's so lovely. There you go, frost. So obviously, good old Hodinkee.
Yes.
So.
Have I seen this? No, I must have seen this. Yeah.
Yeah, just so good. So good.
Okay. We need these in our life. Yeah.
Facts.
Definitely. I thought it'd be too much gold, but then looking at it from different angles, I'm like, nope. All gold.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, I want all of the gold.
I love it. I love it. So what do we have from the chat? And do we have any of them shareable?
We got a couple of responses when I asked. So I feel like Bioist might have been joking, but he said Cassioke.
I did have someone say a U-boat capsule, and I think they were joking. But to be fair, if I was going for a U-boat, the capsule is actually quite cool. Like the way the oil sits over the dial makes the dial look like really black, really cool.
It's definitely interesting. Watch Gnosis said 5712.
Yeah, we had a couple of 5711s. So Wax and Tartans is I don't know who watches this, maybe he does, but he's local, and he popped in earlier and tried on a Nautilus that we had at David Carpenter, and it must have been yesterday, and he sort of took some great photos of it. I was going to bring them up, but I'm not sure where they are. But yes, so I think he was quite taken with that.
It's a good choice. A Visual Sound he's actually in said the Dibberfune kind of blue tourbillon, which would have been my other choice.
That's a good one.
It's so hard to choose with Dibberfune though. It's all so good. But yeah, the kind of blue is incredible. So great choice, Dave. Great choice.
Yeah.
Any Royal Oak from, oh gosh, I don't know who this is from. Pio. I'm not sure if this is a name. I'm not sure. Any Royal Oak, someone said. Yeah.
Pile.
Yeah. Frosted Gold Royal Oak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the gold's quite nice.
Another good one that stood out to me is the IWC Perpetual Calendar. That one's a good one. That one's really, really nice.
Yeah. The Spoke Timepiece said the Glashütte Panamatic Lunar green dial.
Ooh.
Which is very nice.
That would be super nice.
Very nice. Like the green on that is a beautiful shade of green. So
yeah. Actually, I've seen the new Monaco, green dial Monaco. I was quite impressed with that.
Yeah, I can't get my head around Monaco's though.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to hold back on what I was going to say. We'll say that for when we're not live anymore. But, yeah.
I appreciate them, but just not for me.
Yeah, as green dials, I do quite like.
Probably the most diplomatic way of saying that one thing.
We did have a lot of Langer. So Tires and Time said that. I'm trying to get this out. Langer Datograph Perpetual 41mm Platinum Flyback Chronograph reference 410.025.
Very wordy. So wordy.
Yeah.
I think a Langer's a good shout.
Langer Perpetual Calendar, the salmon dial.
Yes, so good. So
that's
beautiful.
a Grail. That is a Grail.
I think the Langer
Boutique grand though.
Yeah. The Langer Boutique in London was super friendly when I went in. They're like, you can try on anything. So yeah, that was quite fun.
Oh, that's nice.
Get out there more often, I think.
But they didn't have this year's releases, so I'm gonna have to wait for them to come in and then go and have a nosy.
Philip and Davis said 18 karat gold GMT Master with some damn miles on it on a honey suede band. Very specific.
Okay. Very specific. I like that.
Yeah.
Very specific.
Okay.
Watched him. Rolex Daytona white gold meteorite dial.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah.
I love I do like a meteorite dial.
Again, I would love a black dial, black ceramic Daytona, but just struggle with the price a little bit. But if price wasn't a thing.
We're not worrying about price today.
Yeah, no.
We're not
worrying about that wouldn't be a Grail. That would just be like a everyday.
I can go out and pick it up. Yeah.
Watch Wheel Spin says a mission worn Omega Speedmaster.
Oh yeah. Actually, we haven't touched on vintage. Like, if you were to go down the vintage route, like Grails could be,
that would be a different discussion.
It's hard enough choosing watches that are around now, let alone like the extensive back catalogue of sort of everything.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That'd be good.
A lot of moon watches, Portuguese QP in platinum, gold Rolex, President's watch, GMT Master. But Dear said the Vacheron American 1921. Good choice.
Good choice.
He's watched this show before, hasn't he?
Beautiful.
He knows how to get a mention. I had that crazy guy, Breguet Tourbillon, which I googled, and there are so many Breguet Tourbillons. I'm not too sure which one you're going for, but
Thank you very much for narrowing it down.
Am I getting this wrong? Am I making this up? Like Breguet made like the first tourbillon, I think.
Oh,
maybe.
I don't know.
Come on in the chat. We haven't got our usual chat buddy, but so I guess in terms of history, which again, like Zenith El Primero, one of the first, El Primeros again from a vintage point of view, that'd be quite nice to have. I think. And Nicholas, Fears Nicholas. So I'm going to read this out because he did send this through to me. He said Laurent Ferrier Gallet, any Gallet. So I kind of sort of then asked for a little bit more information because I looked at it. There's quite a few. He said, as for a reason, they're a rare brand in that from day one they have a very strong identity and design and ethos. If you remove the logo from the dial, you still instantly know who makes it. For me, that is a sign of a proper watch brand. To be fair, you could remove Fears from a Fears watch and you still know it was a Fears.
True.
Also, at first they look relatively simple watches, nothing too fancy, but that is the beauty, hidden details and exceptional quality in finishing and proportions. Final point, the first watch they launched was a tourbillon with it in the back. I am a big fan of not having a tourbillon on the front of the dial.
Yes.
And a hidden wording on the dial that is almost invisible. That's very cool. I did not know that.
Perfect.
But yes, I think everyone has, it's the meaning, isn't it? The meaning behind the Grail.
Yep.
I like that. It's good.
Love it.
Yeah, I like it. I prefer the tourbillon on the back of the watch because it's cool to see it, but you don't necessarily want it as like the main part of the dial.
Yeah. I don't want anything too distracting. I keep seeing like a few videos of the Zenith Defy with the super quick chronograph that whizzes around every second.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It makes me feel dizzy.
Yeah.
It makes me feel drunk before I feel drunk.
Before I even drink anything. Yeah.
Wasn't a good part of being drunk.
Not feeling that. Have we got any others?
Yeah, Moody Dial said the 124270, which is the Rolex Explorer.
Okay, yeah.
And he put a little drooly face as well, so I feel like he might like it.
Do we need
Quick, get the bib. First John in Space said the 16570. Not the most exciting, but wanted one from day one.
What one's that?
Probably a Speedmaster.
Google 165.
Quick.
Yeah.
Is it?
People throw any references around.
70. I can't get my head around reference numbers.
No. I someone messaged me that was like, oh, yeah, I can't remember. It was like, I've got the 050 and I want the 060. And I was like, oh, sorry, can you just remind me? And they're like, oh, the 123050 and the 123006. I'm like, well,
it's still got nothing.
I take it back.
Bad enough as it is, don't shorten it to put 6 numbers to 3 numbers and expect me to know what the last 3 numbers are.
Like, I think my other half could do that. He'd be like, oh, yeah, it's this one, not this one.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you remember this?
Yeah. I mean, like
numbers, no, numbers are not my thing. I take it back. The 16570 is the Rolex Explorer 2. No longer made.
Okay,
discontinued Rolex Explorer 2. Good choice.
Good one. Yeah, good choice.
It isn't the most exciting, but I think they are very good all-round watches.
Yeah. Good shout. Pete Sloan, years of practice with car models. Yeah, like some, like I think it's you just have to remember them. Just get them in.
Like some of them click rather than others. I feel like I could like point out a lot of like Grand Seiko model numbers because they have a very specific numbers and then letters.
Flow a little bit better.
Yeah, it just kind of flows. There's
some like an SVG, a blah blah blah.
Yeah. Exactly. Where some are just like 10 numbers, and I'm like, I don't even know my own phone number, dude. So I can't help you there. Yeah,
not happening. When I worked in the parts department at Breitling, like we used to, every time someone had an aerospace with a battery change, you had to give them a crown. It was because the crowns were so rubbish. So like I just remember a reference number for an aerospace crown is a 15426. that is never leaving my brain.
Nice.
And a chronomat pusher gasket said 292074. But yeah, that's it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I guess repetitive numbers do tend to stick in your head, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of times. I would type that into the
need to get studying.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You don't need to know the chronomat pusher gasket.
Oh God, Doing Time Scotland said, aside from the Vacheron and overseas perpetual calendars, the leopard print Daytona.
Yes, I was going to say this. We're making it a thing.
And wrists and walls said the Rainbow Daytona as ultimate cock ring flex.
I mean,
Rainbow
you don't need to watch. You
Daytona
just turn that into a bezel. Just take the bezel off.
Surely you want. I wouldn't say surely you want people to see it, but
Maybe you'll see it either way.
still.
Yeah.
As a thing.
Oh no! What a note to end the show.
It had to be done, ladies. It had to be done. Here you go, Sam. This one might cheer you up. The Bremont Code Breaker.
Oh yeah. So actually, the Victory was going to be another one on my grails. Yeah, but Code Breaker. Yeah, Code Breaker is an interesting one. Again, I think you have to have like a sentimental attachment to like why that would be a thing.
Yeah.
It's not really one that sort of jumps out as a, oh my god, I'm sure loads of people really love this and are obsessed with it.
Yeah. The story behind it's cool. But love it. Okay, we are at an hour.
Sorry.
What is it?
Dave's comment. Visual sound. I'm not for hunting exotic animals, but I would shoot a leopard Daytona in the face.
Oh.
See.
My sentiments
Dave,
exactly. That should never have been made.
The Snoopy's made of like real Snoopies, though, right?
Oh my gosh.
What watch is it? The guys in Scottish Watches on like a podcast way back was talking about. Is it it's a precious gemstone or something, like Dalmationite or something, like Dogmanite or something.
Oh yes.
I can't remember.
They said it was made from like.
Yeah, Rick was going around telling everyone it was made of dogs.
No.
Stop it, guys.
It's so mean.
Dogs.
Oh, I love that. Let's start the rumor. Let's just start it back up again.
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah.
But yes,
right.
Thank you to everyone who submitted your requests. Most of you have very good taste. Some occasionally questionable, but everyone, there's something for everyone, I suppose.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. We shall sign off. Next week, possible guest, maybe.
Possible guest.
We shall see.
Yeah,
we shall see. In the hiding in the wings.
Remember what's happening. Remember what we're doing tomorrow. So.
One day at a time. We shall plan this next Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm literally gonna go to bed tonight and just dream of Grail watches. So.
Oh, same.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
In Vegas and Dubai and all these other places.
You're doing it. Vegas for November. Honestly, we're gonna make it happen.
Yes. Excited.
We need to start that GoFundMe page.
Yes.
I love it.
Doing it. Okay, right. Give everyone a wave. The normal. We're here, there.
All our names are here.
Follow.
Make sure you follow Scottish Watches Live. Make sure you hit the bell. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get on your podcaster of choice and subscribe too.
Time of the week on YouTube, on Instagram.
Time of the week on Instagram.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
Yay! Thanks, guys.